team matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Washington Commanders.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
On the jump. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive.
Daniels finding space at the 40. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 21. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Ready,
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty.
ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith. He may go. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
First down and goal to go at the 6-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run Achane, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Achane. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And that was not going to work at all. Well, the defense all over it. And they blow that up behind the line. Tua on 4th down. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Daniels going right back to Dotson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Let's go now.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
19 Lions.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he is caught. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson, 57 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, they had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Come on, come on.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Second Pirate. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Throwing again. Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. It's a no-1 here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready?
That's good for Washington.
60 Maverick.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Locates Hardman for another catch. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Tua now on first down. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
Tua's going to change things up.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Shoves him aside. Short throw to Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
44, ready.
Here's Tua. Pass incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jonnu Smith, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a...
He's got a man complete.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
71 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the gun. Daniels.
Touchdown, Washington.
Austin Eckler on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Commanders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Two are going to try and go quickly here.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Tua.
And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Tua sets up to pass it. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Tua. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Tua, the final shot before half.
He'll find Shorts complete right side. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 6.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Throwing on first down. Daniels.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the RPO, that's complete right side. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
19. Cup 19. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Eckler, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Into space at the 45. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Tua going to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And they're going to get it. They bring it down the sack back at the 16-yard line. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he stopped immediately there. And quickly, they get to the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brings up 3rd down.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Second down at 4. Back to throw here. Short throw to Smith. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now an audible here into something else. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he's taken down inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 2nd down, Tua. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70, 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Complete, it's Dotson. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Check smash, check smash. On the ball, on the ball. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Here's Hill on the return. And he'll be out right at the 35. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, the Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. From the gun on third down, Daniels. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Here's 1st and 10.
20, TX.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
21G.
Here's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Tua. In trouble, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Now Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out left to Dotson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. So a victory here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just